Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little kind of fall get ready with me. Today it's not my favorite look, I'm not gonna lie. You'll see. It's okay, but I feel like I would have done the eyes a little differently. But I just want to show you a few things that I picked up in the last little while, which included the Viseart palette, the Ami Colé gloss. MAC came out with a new lip liner called Greige. Spoiler alert, I love it. I was comparing the Makeup Forever. This is the Empowered Beige shade. They redid it, so I wanted to show you the difference in shades there. And then using my Ami Colé multi-stick in the shade, I don't even think I said the shade, it's Dune. Yeah, so if you want to see how I got this look and then watch a little vlog at the end, then just keep watching. Hello. Okay, so sorry about my hair. I am going to do it, but I just want it out of the way for right now. I clearly need a dye job ASAP. I think I'm gonna go darker next time because I feel like this blonde was very, very blonde. And also I apologize that I have a cough candy in my mouth. I feel like I'm getting sick. I hope not, but I was with my mom Saturday and Sunday. We stopped by yesterday to just grab some of our laundry, and she tested positive for COVID yesterday. Like Friday or Saturday night when we were there, I was with them all night, had dinner there. She was kind of starting to cough a little bit, and she's like, oh, it's my acid reflux. It's not, I'm not sick. And I'm like, you sound sick. And then the next day she lost her voice. I'm like, okay, you're sick. She's like, no, I'm not. It is my acid reflux. And I'm like, listen, come on. So then anyway, she took a test. We were already gone. We just like dropped in and left yesterday. And then, but I woke up yesterday morning before I knew that she had COVID. And I was like, oh, my throat feels weird. Like it just, you know, when you start getting sick, like I always get this feeling in the back of my nose, like you know when you get water up your nose, that's what I feel like. That's how I know I'm starting to get sick. And then I felt kind of like my glands felt a little bit swollen, but then I started feeling better. I have an allergy spray, like nasal spray, and that helped. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm not sick. And then we found out she had COVID, and I'm like, oh great. I tested today, I was negative, and I tested last night and I was negative too, so we'll see. But my throat is a little bit, hopefully not. Anyways, sorry that was so long. So I have the Ami Colé. This is a cream multi-stick. I didn't realize it was a multi-stick, so it is a blush and you could use it on the lips. I feel like this would be a very beautiful color on the lips. So I'll go ahead and use it. I'm just putting it on the brush. I'm just using a Sonia G, I think it's a mini base brush, but this color is beautiful. This is basically Warm Berry by Gucci in a stick form. So I mean, did I really need it? No, but like her products are just beautiful. Her? I don't know. I have to Google who is the founder of the brand. I actually am not 100%, but I should really do my research. But yeah, it's just a beautiful, I believe this is a Black owned brand, which is great. I think there's a lot of shades that are geared toward people with a deeper skin tone, so that's good to know. And then I'll just put a tiny bit more on this side. Not that I need it, but you know me and blush. The more the merrier. So I'll tell you what I have on as a base. I am wearing the the usual Cali Ray So Blown primer. I'm wearing the Dior Skin Perfect, Dior Forever Skin Perfect stick tint, and it's in the shade 1N. And then I used a tiny bit of the contour stick. This is just a shade 1, just on my forehead, and then just a little bit to contour the nose. And then I used a tiny bit of the Sephora contour. This is in the shade number 2, light to medium, just to contour like the bottom of my nose. I'm gonna use my Armani bronzer in the shade 90. Is that everything? I think that's everything. And then just this. So that's what we're looking like so far. I don't really think we need a highlight. I feel like the face is pretty glowy. I do want to just fix this. I'm feeling like my nose is looking very glowy. Anyway. Oh, and the concealer I used the Huda Faux Filter in, what do I even need to look? Cherry Blossom. And then I used the concealer, the Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer by Charlotte Tilbury in the shade 3.5 Fair. And that is actually it. So, I don't know what I want to do for the eyes. I might do a mix of this one, the Viseart. This is the Neutral Matte palette, because I haven't used it on camera. But I want to use other fall palettes that I think would be very beautiful. So this is what she looks like. Very pretty. I kind of want to use this one too because I've only used it one time. This is the Natasha Denona I Need a Warm palette. But I also want to use this because I haven't used this on camera yet. The Yucca palette. Oh, I don't know which one I want. Should I save this for another video? Maybe I'll mix these plus the golden in another video. So maybe today we will just do this guy. I don't know. Let's just see what happens. I think I'm going to use Vachetta all over the lid. I'm just feeling like using this color all over for some reason. I don't know which brush to use. Maybe I'll use this one. This is the Makeup by Ariel. I think it's the A29. And I'm just gonna put that all over the lid. So I bought that shade Studio, and I definitely don't like it as much as Vachetta. I feel like Vachetta is definitely like a warmer color. Studio, it's kind of pink, kind of made me look sick, but I think I mixed it with like the wrong shades. I'd probably use more of like a taupey shade to mix with it. I don't know. I just think this one I prefer. It suits me a little bit better, but we'll try it with other eyeshadows. But this is nice because I feel like it doesn't dry down too quickly. You have a little bit of time to work with these colors, and you can layer them. So that's what we'll do for now. Sorry, I just got a text. I just have to double check it. Give me one sec. All right, so I think I'm gonna go in with, they don't even have shade names, so this one here. And I might mix in some of that orangey color just to make it a little more fall-like. So I do have a vlog that I'm going to put. It's literally only 7 minutes, okay? It's not very long. But I'm just going to put it at the end of the video. We went to, it's called Pineridge Hollow. We went there yesterday, which was fun. We went and had lunch, had a little date. So we had lunch there, and they have like a little petting zoo. They have a hiking trails that you can go on. There's different ones. The one we went on yesterday kind of sucked. We usually go on a different one, which is a little bit longer and just, I don't know, it's more a trail. The one we went on yesterday, I don't even think we were in a proper trail. We were like right in the trees. So I was like, what is happening? And then we were so itchy after, and I don't know if it was from the plants or it's because Dumbo me forgot to put on sunscreen, and it was like plus 28 outside, but it was super windy, so it didn't feel that hot. Excuse me, but the sun was still like beaming down on us. So yeah, it was fun though. We had a really good lunch, and just looking around, we didn't really go into a ton of the stores. Usually we go into like this little bakery, but it was pretty busy yesterday. I guess because it was so nice outside. Makes sense. Okay, so this is what we're looking like so far. I think I'm gonna go in, like I said, with the, let's go in with that orange. I'm afraid, but let's do it. Oh, whoa, I don't know if I should have done that. Okay, we're just gonna warm up the crease a bit here. I think that's okay. I'm kind of regretting putting on the Merit shadow now because I feel like this is darker than I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be kind of like a smoky eye, but not as smoky as it's turning out to be. And of course it's overcast outside, so you're getting like really poor lighting right now. Sorry. It was so beautiful all weekend. I should have definitely filmed this another day, but we were pretty busy. Haven't really had much of a chance to just, I guess I could have done it Friday night, but this one is looking patchy for some reason and I don't know why. In person it doesn't. These eyeshadows are very smooth, but they do have a lot of kick up. Like you can see just by touching them, there is a lot of kick up. So I think I'm gonna go in with, I don't know what I want to use. I want to use a lighter shade, so I might use maybe this one here and try to use that on the lid a bit just to lighten it just a tiny bit. That's a little bit better. And then I'm gonna go in the inner corner with the lightest shade, so this guy right here. I like that they kind of have multiple lighter shades here, so you can kind of go from a pretty fair skin tone to a deeper skin tone, and you have like all the kind of beige tones in there. Now I don't know what to do next. I think I might mix a tiny bit more of that orangey shade onto this side. I feel like it's not as warm as this side. I just have no idea what I want to do today. I'm not really loving this look so far. Should we mix in some Natasha Denona? Just for a little something. This is the shade Dynamism. It's very kind of bronzy. Put a tiny bit more. In my last video, I was talking about Hannah Louise Poston. It's Poston. I think I said Polston by mistake, but it's Poston. She's so cute. She just did a really good video. She was doing like how she would do a smoky eye now. Like, she doesn't wear a ton of eye makeup, but she did a video showing how she would kind of do her makeup now if she was going to like a, you know, kind of like black tie event sort of thing. It was very, very pretty. She's not wearing any blush at all, and I'm like, I wish that I could just do that because it looked so pretty on her, but I feel naked without the blush. I think let's do a different eyeliner today. I was gonna do something like cinnamon, but I think I want to do bronze today, actually. Let's do it. So, Satin Kajal liner by Victoria Beckham. I think it needs a sharpen. And actually, she used this shade too. And it reminded me that I need to start using it more. And so let's go. I think cinnamon would definitely look better with this look, but I don't care. Let's just see what happens. I think I went a little bit too hard on that, but that's okay. And then I'm just gonna take a little why can't I ever find the brushes I'm looking for when I'm doing my actual makeup? Let's go in with just a tiny bit of a deep brown here. And I don't want to change the look. Like, I don't want to change the color. I just want to kind of drag it out a tiny bit. Okay. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing today. I'm not really, like, in love with the look that I'm doing, but we'll see what happens when I'm done. Once I actually have mascara on. I don't know. I did wear this Viseart palette like just on its own, just with all the matte colors. And I kind of use more like those grayish colors with the browns. And I really liked it that time. I think I'm trying to do too much right now, and I don't know. I just feel like this green with this orange, I don't know. Tell me what you think. Do I want to know? Why does this hair just always stick to my face like I have the most sideburns of all time. So I think what I'm going to do right now, besides curl my lashes, it's also frustrating because the lighting is making me look way more washed out than I look in real life. And whenever it's dreary like this outside or overcast, I never like the way my makeup looks in a video because I just look crappy. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do, just to help with the lighting situation, like right now I look so pale and I look not this pale in real life. It's so frustrating. Like if I show you, usually if I hold something up that's like lighter colored, it'll show the actual tone that I look, but I'm just going to plug my light in and see if that helps with the color a little bit. Does this look worse? Because I almost think it does. Just cannot get my lighting right. Okay, so I don't know what I want to use on the bottom. Probably this on the lower lash line mixed with a little bit of that darker brown. Maybe mixed in with a touch of this kind of cooler tone one. I don't know. I should have just done something that I knew I liked. Because today I'm like not. Sometimes this happens and then I'll go back to it later. I'm like, oh, I actually did like that makeup. So there is some fallout here. So just make sure to kind of like flick your brush off or tap it off. So I'm definitely getting some fallout. Okay, let's go back in with the Hourglass liner here. Just in the waterline. I like this one for the waterline because it actually stays. Actually, the Victoria Beckham ones are good too, but I find a little more than this one, they kind of start to collect in the corner a little bit because they're almost like not too smooth, but I don't know, maybe a little bit too smooth, but I really love them, so. Okie dokie. I think I'm going to do my brows, put some mascara on, and then we will come back for the lippy. Okay, I fixed my hair. Oof, she needs a dye job. But I feel like mascara helped quite a bit. I'm still not in love with my look here, but let's just keep going. What did I wear yesterday? I can't remember what I wore yesterday, but I really liked my makeup. And now I can't even think of it. I don't even know. I don't even know which eyeshadow I used yesterday. Anyway. Okay, so let's go in with something new. So I wanted to show you the comparison. So I was so upset to find out that my Makeup Forever Empowered Beige was no longer, because I really like this shade. It's definitely one of my, you know, my really light colored nudes. And so I saw that they redid them, and I think this is more of like a longwear formula. This feels a little kind of bit satiny. I mean, it's not like a longwear. You could see that I could just smudge that out. I think it's more like a satiny formula. This is more of a matte, but this is the new Empowered Beige. So different bullet. I think I prefer the old one, like the old bullet, but I'll show you the color difference. There is a difference in the shades. So this is the new one, this is the old one. There's not a huge color difference, but I can definitely see it. I feel like the new one almost looks a little bit more pinky, and this one looks a little bit more, it's hard to say. Actually, I thought the new one actually looked a little bit more peachy, and then this one looked a little more pinky. But now I don't know. I can't tell in this light. But they aren't identical, and they're close, but not exact. So, old one, new one. I do prefer the old packaging as well. You can see this one is shiny and this one's matte, so maybe that's an indication that this is more of like a matte formula. But anyways, I'm going to show you what those look like. But it is a very creamy formula, and when you, like, it sets down. That one doesn't really set down. This new one, once you put it on, it's creamy, but then it does set down eventually. I also got a new lip color. This is by MAC, and this is in the shade Greige, which is like very much my style. I'll show you that compared to the Makeup Forever or Endless Cacao. So Endless Cacao and then Greige. I think it's a little bit more similar to Stone by Kylie, which I don't have with me at the moment, but I'll show you what it looks like on. Very much a taupe shade, not cool tone or not warm toned at all. I'm excited because I saw Laura Mercier came out with new lipsticks. I heard they are very fragranced though, which doesn't really bother me, but if you don't like that, then you won't like them. I don't know what the fragrance is. Somebody was like, oh, I just want to eat it. So I don't know if it's like a vanilla. Because if it is, I'm definitely okay with that. I don't like when they put like perfume in a lipstick. It's like, ugh. You don't want to taste perfume. How do I not remember what I wore for makeup yesterday? I know I wore this. For sure. And then I wore some of my Ami Colé gloss, which I will use again today. My lips are still super dry. I've been going in heavily with all of the lip balms. But if you know of like a really good treatment that will help, please let me know. So this is the new Empowered Beige. So like I said, goes on super creamy, but definitely is a matte. So you have time to kind of move it around, but it does set down. Probably not the best for my very dry lips right now. Like you can see how dry they are. So I do like this color, and I do like the formula, but it is quite drying. I would definitely say that. I think I prefer the old formula just because it has a tiny bit of that satin, and it's just not quite as drying. So you can kind of see just like little dry patches there, which I want to kind of go over. But it's almost like the more you layer it, the more areas of patchiness you'll see. So I'm just going to leave it alone for a couple seconds. But yeah, that's the shade. So the Laura Mercier one I ended up getting the shade Chantilly Lace, which is very like a concealer lip, which is my favorite, in case you haven't noticed. But yeah, So I'm excited to see what that one looks like, and I heard it's cool toned. And I ended up getting just the refill. Like, I didn't actually get the full bullet because it was $61. Like, that is wild. Like, what are we doing? Why are lipsticks so expensive? I understand that they have refillable cases and everything, but like 61, that's just absurd. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna use my gloss, this Ami Colé gloss. I've been loving this, and like I said, I'm not really a gloss girl, but I feel like by the end of the day, when my lips are starting to feel just like cracked and dry, I like putting this on. And just adding a little bit of hydration to my lips. It doesn't really smell like anything. I would say it has like the tiniest little scent. I don't even know that it does. It's almost like a MAC gloss. Like, I kind of get a hint of vanilla, but like not really. Like, very slight. So I think even if you don't love scents, I think you'd be totally fine with this one. But yeah, I just think it's pretty, like a pretty taupey shade. I don't love the way my eyes turned out today, I'm not gonna lie. There's something that I just don't like. I feel like, I don't know, they look too warm in a way that they make me almost look sick. I don't know. I think the mascara definitely helped. And okay, this Huda mascara, I swear, is like, I cannot find one as good. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury mascara just on the bottom lashes because it doesn't smudge at all. Huda, that's the only con about it, is I noticed because my lashes have grown so much, because I'm using the UK lash, I noticed that throughout the day I will get some smudging up here. So I'm trying to put powder up there, because normally I didn't put anything, but I'm trying to put more like just like a skin tone shade. So I'm gonna actually do that right now because I don't know that I did that. But just like up at the brow bone so that I won't get so much smudging. But I feel like it's because it's been hot out too that I have been getting that smudginess. But yeah, so that is the eye look. I do like the bronze liner, but I don't know, I'm just not loving this combination, I think. Let me know what you think. Maybe it's just me being too picky, who knows. I just feel like I wish I was a little more prepared and I would have prepared something better for the eye look, and I kind of wish I would have just used this because I really wanted to use it. So I think I will do a look using this palette, probably a Shop My Stash, because I did have a few newer products today. I did also pick up the Westman Atelier. There was like a 3-pack of blushes. I shouldn't have, but there's Petal, Mimi, and I think Puppet. I don't know if that's what it's called. It's like that brighter pink one, but Mimi looks so good. And they don't just sell Mimi on its own. I think it might have been a limited edition shade, or you can only get it on her site or something. But yeah, I'm excited to try that. Sorry, I have gloss on my hands here. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy the little vlog that I have for you. And it kind of ends abruptly, so I'm sorry, it just ends at us eating lunch. I was absolutely starving, so it just kind of cuts off there. But yeah, that's coming up. So if you just wanted to see our little date day yesterday, then just keep watching. Thank you so much, and I love you. Bye. So we're on another hike, Birdsville Park this time. No animals. So I've never been here before, but this is called Pope Hill. Apparently it's a big deal for Manitobans. But yeah, I'm just gonna go up these stairs here and see what's going on. Okay, we're on a very rustic trail right now, and there's a lot of horse poop, okay? Like a lot. Oh, and I'm hangry. I'm so hungry. And it's windy as hail, so I'm grumpy. All right, back to the trail, back to business. But I'll show you once we get to our location for lunch. We just saw a dead mole, baby, and now I'm upset. If you know me, I'm obsessed with animals, so any hurt animal makes me want to cry. Also, if you're from Mr. B's class, drop me a sun emoji so I know you're here. We found an animal. There's a horse coming our way. Aww. Filming the horse's little rump roast. And they're gone. I want to ride a horse. Should have horseback riding on this one. There's a billion people here, so we're gonna see if we can get in for lunch. But it's not looking promising. Let's go check my shops. It's very busy. Pumpkins. Whoopsie. There's the restaurant. Little pumpkin patch. I don't know what else is going on in here, but little greenhouse, I think. Not sure. And then we're gonna go see the animals, cute little goats, and you can pet them, like kind of. They're enclosed, but you can still get your little finger and pet them on the head. Cuties. Look at this guy just chilling alone. I literally thought it was a cow for a second. It's just a big goat. I'm like, I thought it was a cow. It's a big goat. Sheep. Are you sure?
Sheep's tonight.
Little cutie. Hi. He's like, go away. Nope. Got a little tail wag there. We got some chickens over here, and they have babies. Let's see. That's it. Rufus the rooster. It's Rufus?
That's Rufus.
Hey, Rufus. Hey. Makes me feel really bad for eating chicken. Oh, shoot. It's getting wild in here. Angel. He's all by himself. Why is he alone? Oh no, there's a baby. Chris, did you see the baby? Look. It's tiny. Oh, there's two. Oh my gosh. There he is. Is this why they're like separated? It's such a small space. Look, that one's like, get me out of here. Look at this little guy. Hello. Hello, you little. Hey, come back here.
Teenagers.
Hi. It's a little babies. Look. Look at this cutie. Come back. Come back. It's like, give me food, girl. Oh my goodness. Come here.
All right.
But I want to see this guy. Come here, honey. Hi. Hello. So some people come here for their weddings, which is super cute. We got married right over here. So it looks like there's actually space all back there that they can go. But I don't know about, I think the mom and the babies were just in a smaller spot because they look like tiny. But I never saw these baby chicks. Look at them. Oh, I don't want them to get stepped on. Come on, so cute. Rufus, we meet again. See you later, buddy. See, look, they're frolicking in the back. That's cute. And there's a donkey. But is there another one? I feel like he needs a friend. This guy. Come on. Oh, he does. What the heck? Maybe it's too hot. Wouldn't that be bothering? This is cute. It's a little market. If you haven't been here before, it's cool. You should definitely come. I feel like it'd be super pretty at night with the lights. They have little shops. It's like clothing stores, little like vintage shops. There's a bakery. And then they have other, there's a market over there. I don't think we've been in there. The market was closed last time we came. It's pretty cool. These are our meals. Be looking delicious. Chicken vermicelli and a bee. Get out, get out. And French toast. Oh my goodness, that looks good. Yum.